Hi, everyone. Steve Adubato. We kick off the program talking with Soraia Mendes, principal of the Newark School of Architecture and Interior Design. This is part of our series, Newark Student Leaders of Tomorrow. Soraia, great to have you with us.
Thank you, Steve. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the invite.
You got to tell everyone what the school is.
Well, the Newark School of Architecture and Interior Design is a brand new school that opened up this September, and a school of opportunities for the students in Newark, where we offer students two programs of study: architecture and interior design, where we partner with Pratt Institute in New York, and the survey of trades, where our students can learn a specific trade such as electricity, HVAC, or plumbing, and we're there partner with unions and companies in the community as well.
Soraia, let me ask you this. The students who go through the go through the school, graduate from the school, talk about their prospects for employment, careers that they otherwise would not have had.
So, like I mentioned before, this is School of Opportunity. So, we drive by or walk, we always see houses being built, renovated, buildings being built and renovated. And there is a big need for architects. There's a big need for electricians, plumbers, HVAC experts, and then we need people to sell these or rent these. So, we need real estate agents. So, this school meets those needs. There's a big need in our community, and we are providing the students the opportunity to develop these skills and be the next generation of millionaires, because that's what it's all about. You know, the trade is a future that can't be replaced by AI. And what we're offering our students here is very unique.
Where is the school in its operation? This is the first year of operation?
That is correct. So we opened up in September, and we have grade 9 only. And next year we will have grade 9 and 10. So every year that goes by, we'll take another group of cohort of students. Great.
Sorry, I'm curious about this. How do students, do they self-select and say, I'm interested in architecture and design at that age, at 13, 14? How would they know?
So they work with their counselors in the elementary, middle schools, obviously, and then we teach students through the high school fairs what our school has to offer and the various opportunities and skills. Even if they decide to pursue a different career, a different pathways, these are skills that everyone will need, because at some point everyone will own or rent a house, and these skills you will need to apply them eventually in the future. But Newark they apply through Newark Enrolls.
Your background is fascinating. Where'd you grow up?
So I grew up in Portugal and in the US. So I attended school here in Wilson Avenue in Newark. And then I moved back to Portugal, and I did high school there, the University College in Coimbra. And I taught there for a year. My major is in English and German. Taught there for a year, English and German, in a high school close to a town where I attended my college. And then I came back to the US and began teaching here in Newark.
First of all, thank you to you and all of the other educators, particularly in our urban communities, who face a whole range of challenges that teaching is hard anywhere. Just let's say urban communities, for a variety of reasons, may be a bit more challenging. That being said, why education for you? Why?
So it's a passion. It's a passion that I've always had since I was little. I remember, growing up and asking my parents for Christmas that I wanted a blackboard with chalk, and I would just keep writing and teaching my little Barbies. So it was a passion that I had since I was little. And, I was very fortunate that, I had the opportunity to fulfill my dream. And then, teaching students, connecting with students was a passion of mine. But then I started to want to also connect with the adults and coach them and share best practices that I've learned throughout the years through other great leaders. So then I got my master's in administration to begin to work with also adults and provide support.
Curious about this. This series is part of a series we've been doing in cooperation with the superintendent in Newark Public Schools, Roger Leone. But he and I often have conversations about leadership, and you just mentioned that you were mentored by leaders. This series is called Newark Student Leaders of Tomorrow. What do you see, Soraia, in these students, our potential leaders of tomorrow? And with all the challenges they face, why are you still so optimistic about them and for them? Please.
I believe that every student is a genius, and we educators need to awaken that genius that is within them and make them realize that they have talents. Not everyone has the same talents, but everyone has the talents that just lives within them, and that we educators need to help awaken that talent and that skill, and make students realize that they are that genius and they are leaders in our society. So we should be coaching them and helping them, guide them in their path towards that leader that one day they will become.
Well said, and we're happy and thrilled that you're doing what you're doing. Soraia Mendes, principal of the Newark School of Architecture and Design, in its first year, will follow the progress of the school as we move forward. Thank you, Soraia. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the invite again.
You got it. We'll talk again in the future. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
State of Affairs with Steve Adubato is a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation. Funding has been provided by South Jersey Industries, the Turrell Fund, a foundation serving children, PSEG Foundation, Congress Hall, Rutgers University, Newark, New Jersey Sharing Network, Englewood Health, the New Jersey Economic Development Authority, and by New Jersey Board of Public Utilities. Promotional support provided by NJ Biz and by bestofnj.com.
How long you been waiting?
About a half hour.
Brutal. This keeps up, I'm gonna miss my pickleball game.
I've been waiting 8 years for a kidney. What can you do?
Over 100,000 people in the U.S. are waiting for a life-saving transplant. But you can do your part in an instant. Register as an organ donor today at njsn.org.